So good evening, everyone. So today we will discuss the topics. One is the scope, the other one is backup XML and restoring them, and how to create update set and use it. Then we might have to discuss, in case if you have time, we will discuss import set, and we will also discuss. I'm not sharing my screen, I know that, but we'll discuss these topics. Okay. Let me share my screen, and so these are the topics which I'm planning to discuss today. Okay. So one is scope, the other one is backup of XMLs and restoring and update set creation, import set and record producer. These are the topics we will discuss in case if we have time. So we will go ahead and discuss these two topics also. That I will not be recording it, but however I will show this one how to do it. Okay, so this one's, let's start one by one. So let's start first, what is scope? So when you go to the ServiceNow instance, you'll always see this application scope, global, updates at default, correct? So what is this actually? So if you click this one, suppose if you click this one, you would find application set, application scope is global, update set is default, correct? So what is this actually? Why we have this? So we will discuss that, correct? So let's go ahead and understand what is the definition of scope. A scope defines, okay, boundary of application in ServiceNow to avoid conflicts, ensuring modular development. So what it says is, suppose you are working on incident management, correct? So that is incident management scope is there. The similar way, if you see here, there are multiple scopes. One is access analyzer scope, one is admin center scope. So there are multiple, okay? App engine scope, application intake. So whenever you are working on this module, okay, you have to select this module. Otherwise, you would not be able to edit or modify or change anything. So we will come to know in future classes. Before that, I'm just giving you brief. Okay, what is this application scope? Okay, so application scope is nothing but it's a each and every topic. There is a different scope is there in ServiceNow. Suppose when you are working at global, most of the applications, most of the things on a global level. Some of the things which will go their individual scope. What is that individual scope? They have their own scope. Okay, they have their own boundary. So why do it will help having multiple application scope? Suppose you are doing some changes and access analyzer scope, correct? It should not affect on overall global level. Okay, so only it should affect access analyzer scope. Or admin center, you are doing some changes, only it has to go for admin center scope, those changes. It should not go to global. So if it is whatever changes you are doing on the admin center, if it is going to impact to global level, what will happen? The system will have a more impact in case you did some changes which you don't know what is the impact, correct? So we as an administrator and developers, every day we would be doing some changes here and there in the system. Okay. So recently, I had one major incident because of me only. Okay. Why it is because of me? There was one script include. We will talk what is the script include, all those things in future classes. However, there is a script include which is a heart of systems. Okay. So that I have done some changes or I have inactivated. We know that there is active, inactive, correct? So I have inactivated. So because of that, what is happened? If I go to system, suppose if I go to incident, if I go to incident, why it is too slow. Okay, maybe show list is 10. I will keep. Okay. So if I open this incident, what is happening? So whenever I'm trying to open this users, okay, suppose caller, I'm not able to select it. That's how the system was behaving. Even assignment group, assign to, okay, even service offering, nothing was coming out. Okay, it was not showing any value when I'm trying to select. Okay, because of the script changes which I have done it. So hence they have restricted this one. Okay, so when you are working in a particular area, you should work only that area. You should not be doing any other changes. So however, this we will come to know whenever we are doing multiple things. Suppose you are working on employee center changes. Suppose I will go to one widget. Widget also we will discuss later. Okay. Suppose I am going here. I am going here and searching. So widget system under system service portal. We'll go under service portal widget. Correct. Suppose we'll take employee center AI topics. Show employee center. Employee center. We'll try to do some changes footer. See now what it is telling you, that system is telling you are in global scope. Okay, you are in global scope, you cannot edit. So if you want to edit, okay, you have to click here. When you click here, it will go to employee center application scope. So now what is the scope we are using? We are using application scope is global, correct? Now let's click, I will click here. Okay, so when I click this one, so let's see what is that. You see all automatically this red color has come and application scope has become a employee center. I don't know why my system is slow, because we have written multiple client scripts. We should not be writing client scripts actually in the system. So we have written. So this one, employee center scope. I hope you understood till here. What is the scope, correct? So now let's talk what is the scope again in the definition wise. Scope defines, okay, scope defines boundary for applications in ServiceNow to avoid conflicts, ensure modular based development. So that means module based development. It will only change that particular module, whatever you are doing the changes, correct? So what is this example? Global scope shared across the platform. Global scope means there are many options where you can go ahead and change by using a global scope. If you are using employee center scope, suppose I have selected here, correct? If you are using a employee center scope, you would be able to do only employee center related stuff, edit or modify or update, correct? So that is what they are saying. Custom applications isolated means only to that particular area which you are going to work and update it. So why it is matter? Okay, scope is why it is matter. Scope apps prevent accidental changes across the apps. So if you are using scoped apps, it will not allow you to do changes across the multiple area. Okay, then script access between scope need to permission, allow public, all those things are available. So whenever there is a script is there, again I told you script include is there in the service now. The script include will always ask you allow public or cross scope. So what is that? At present, I am not going to teach you what is script include. We will discuss that. Okay. So before doing that, let's see, script include. Let's go to script include under. So when you go to any script include, right? Suppose you have multiple script includes, correct? So if I open this one, you see here it is showing you are in employee center. This particular script is in global scope. Okay, this particular script is in global scope. If you want to edit this one, you should go back to your global scope. If you see here, I came back onto global scope when I click that, correct? So where is my script include? This is my script include. Now if you see here, okay, here accessible all application scope, this application scope only, correct? So this is how you would be restricting only to the particular scope. Particular scope is nothing but particular module, particular area. Okay, you would be using that scope. So what we discussed, scope, correct? Scope is again defines boundary for applications in ServiceNow to avoid conflicts, ensure the modular development, which means that you would not be doing overall system level changes. You would be doing only into particular area. What is that particular area? There are multiple scopes. If you go to here, this globe, you click here, application scope, there is multiple scopes are available, which is maybe a lot of, if you go to here, change is having different, incident is having different, okay? Employee center, okay? See incident ATF, automation, correct? ATF means automation. So there are interaction management, okay? ITSM analytics, ITSM spoke. ITSM spoke is nothing but integration connector. ITSM workspace. If you want to do any changes on ITSM workspace, we should be using this scope, correct? So these are the multiple scopes. When we are working on the scoped application, yes, we will. Definitely in interview, there will be a one question. What is scoped? Okay, or custom or global, they might ask you. Okay, so global is nothing but it is a shared across. Okay, custom means it is limited only to the particular module. Particular module is nothing but incident module, change module. Okay, similar way you have a these many modules, which is ITSM workspace. There are multiple options where you can see these all are the application scopes. What is that application scope? These are all. Okay, I hope you understood what is the scope, correct? Guys, any doubt on the scope? Hello, Imran, Sadiq. Sadiq joined last. You understood, Sadiq, what is the scope?
Scope.
Yep. Okay. See, Sadiq, it is very simple. When you log in into ServiceNow,
Yes.
if you come on the top corner, you would be always seeing global, okay, and updates it default global. These should be there because whenever you are working on a global level, these are the common identifiable things. It should be available here. In case of if you want to work on the different modules, suppose you are working on employee center, correct? Suppose if you want to work on employee center, you should come here. Then it will say that you are in global scope. If you want to change this one, you should switch to employee center scope. So when you go back, it will show employee center scope. Then automatically this will become a red. Okay. So red means there is a different scope we are in, not in global scope. Okay. We should always keep in our eye which scope we are in and what is that we are modifying. So why do we use this? Again, see, when you are in application scope of employee center, your update set also is in employee center. Okay, we will discuss what is this update set. Okay, first let's understand whatever you are doing changes into employee center, it will only applicable on employee center. It will not applicable overall system level. Okay. Suppose you take one table in a common language, you take it in the entire database, one table you are doing a changes. Okay. It is a simple example. Okay.
Okay.
Instead of whole system, whole database, you are doing one table changes. Okay. That is called employee center in ServiceNow, suppose. Okay. You understand that? Then we will discuss that. Okay. Later. So this is about the scope. Okay. So now let's go back. Suppose we all know when we discussed, correct? When we discussed initial classes, we will have development system and UAT system, correct? We have production. So except Anjaya, anyone can give me what is this difference between? What is the meaning of these three systems? Jilani also, I don't need Jilani also. Anyone else can give me what is the difference between these three systems? Sadiq, Imran, Abdul.
No idea, sir.
Don't tell me this way. Okay. Didn't explain to you guys this one? All your changes, okay? All your changes, whatever we are doing practicals, okay? We will be doing in the live, in the any organization. If you join in any company, you will be doing in the development. Okay. You would not be doing directly in production. This is the development system for any company. Suppose take XYZ company, correct? XYZ company, ServiceNow will give three systems. Okay. One is development, one is UAT, one is production. Okay. So why do they will give three systems? A developer, okay, developer will do all configurations in development system. Didn't explain to you this guy?
Yeah, sir,
I have
you already explained.
Yeah. So how you are losing this one? Okay. So what is UAT? Can anyone tell me? Except again, Jilani and Anjaya.
So once this customization and configuration things done in development, then we will move to this UAT system for testing purpose.
Correct. So all your configurations, we will move to UAT system where we will demonstrate to requester, whoever is requesting, correct? Whoever is requesting. So we discussed in this one first class itself. What is that? Customer will give requirements to BA. What is a BA? Business analyst, correct? Then he will come and give to developer or administrator, correct? So then we will, who's that? We will developer or administrator will develop and demonstrate to the requester or customer, correct? So we have to showcase whatever you have given. I am able to do that in UAT system. Okay, this is how it is working. Are you okay with these changes to move to production? Okay, so this is called UAT system. So what is production? So where daily people will be using this system to create a tickets and update and work and close or resolve or close the tickets. Correct? This is the live system. We would not be doing any changes directly in production. We will always do our changes in development. Then we will test in UAT. If customer or whoever has given requirement, if they are happy with the configuration or the functionality which we configured, so then we will take that same configuration and put it into production. Okay. So how do we move these changes? Suppose I did configuration in development, correct? Then I have to move the changes to UAT. Then once it is confirmed in UAT, I have to move to production. How do we will be able to move these changes? You tell me, anyone has any idea? So I'll tell you, I think maybe even our other guys also maybe doesn't know. So let's explain one by one. There are two ways. What is the two ways? One is taking XML backup. Okay. The other one is update set creation. Let's go to our document. So what is this XML backup? So exporting XML backup, use backup single record. So suppose I configured business rule in my development. I configured script include. I configured so and so, maybe UI policy, client script, okay, ACL, whatever you configured in the development, which you need to move to production. How do you do? Through XML. So how we will do? We will see now, correct? Suppose I have this system, correct? What is this system? This is one system. Why my system is too slow? Okay. So let's go to incident. I think I'm in self-service. Okay, this is the place, correct? So let's see, this 42 is there, 10042, correct? This same incident, we will see whether it is, what is the instance name, this one? dev357063, correct? Now I have a different system, okay, 294936 dev, correct? So let's see, first go to incidents, whether this incident is there in the system or not. Forty-two is not there, correct? So I want to bring from this system to that system. So what I will do, I will go here. So not only like this, guys, you can open the record and take XML. From here also, export XML is there. Not only like this, you can also do show matching. Suppose you have 10 tickets, correct? I want to take all work in progress tickets. I want to take all work in progress tickets. So how many is there? All work in progress tickets. So let me see, my Zoom is hiding me. So 42 tickets are there. Okay. So now I want to take all 42 tickets because it may take some time. So I will try to reduce some tickets. So there are some tickets. How many is there? This one. 14 tickets are there. Okay. So now all these 14 tickets, I want to take a backup, export to XML. Correct. I'm taking export to XML. So download. Before that, I want to export to Excel also. Why, I will tell you. Okay. So I'm just downloading this one, Excel. I'm trying to show you whether this is available in the other system or not. Correct. Why my XML is not downloading? Okay, one moment, maybe. Okay, it's taking time. Okay. By the time, what we will do is we will take here. This is my Excel. So these tickets, whether it is there available or not, we will check another. Here, correct? How do we check? Can anyone guide me? How do we check now? How to check? Number is one
Number
of.
is
Okay. See, these tickets, there are some tickets. How many tickets are there? The same number. There's the same number. There are, I don't know. Okay, 6 tickets are there. Correct? 55, 51, 50, 49, 29, 19 is there. But how many we downloaded? We downloaded 14, correct? So why it is taking huge time? Okay, it's a huge data because say XML always will take complete data, their history, everything they will take. So hence it is taking a time. Okay. I don't know how much time it will take. So suppose I will do one thing. I will let me cancel it this one because it may take time, huge time. So we will try to take only P1 ticket, show matching. Only 2 tickets. 51 is there, 50 is there. How many here? 50 is there, 51 is there, correct? So now let's go to other tickets. Maybe I don't want to have P1. I want to have other tickets also. So let's take P5. Okay, more is there, correct? P2. Let's take P2 tickets. So how many is that? P2. Four tickets are there. How many P2 is here? So let's take P2 is 2 only, correct? So I'll take backup of only this ones. Export to XML. So before that, I will also take SS rule. What is that SS rule? I am using a shortcut, correct? Business rule. Under system definition, I have what is that? Auto assignment, correct? Auto assignment is there, which I want to take this one also backup. So this backup is done, incident. Now I want to take this one also backup. In the list view also you can take. You can open the record and also take. So export XML. Okay. So now I am into new system. Guys, don't get confused. I am into the other system, correct? I came other system. First, let's restore. Where is it? Our backup. So we exported there. So when you come here, you have import XML, correct? So there is an option called import XML. So once you go here in the downloads, correct? It will be there in the downloads. Where is this? These are the incidents, correct? So I am just uploading. Now how many tickets are there? 4 tickets. So how to take a backup from other system and restore through XML? I hope you understood.
Anna, after taking XML, is there any message how many added, how many ignored? Because existing records also there. No? Is there any message?
There will not be any message. Okay. It will not show you. You have to verify here in the list view. Okay, whether it is loaded or not.
Or is there any message saying that export is successful or export is failed when we are doing export? Sorry, import.
You will not be getting. You can see in the logs if you want. Where do we can see logs? Sys underscore sys here sys logs is there, and under all you would be able to see here. Okay, whether
Like
you are
always,
able.
we have, for example, any normal import we'll do. Always we'll refer here. Is there any direct place not available?
No, you don't need to do it. Whatever you are exporting, it will automatically import here. You don't need to see. There will not be any issues by exporting, importing. Okay. I never faced any issue. Whatever you are exporting, see, again, you need to, if you want to verify, correct, what is the verification method? You would see here, 4 tickets are there. You would see here, 4 tickets are there. That's all you would be seeing.
Yeah, that's we can verify.
There is no other way to verify. Okay. So now we
Okay, okay. I'm just comparing to HSM system. We'll get a message, no, over there when we load the system. You load the UNL. These many records updated. These many record
no, we will not get
like
that. Okay.
that. Okay,
So now
that's fine.
coming back to again, we have also exported business rule, correct? What is it? I am using SS rule. Okay, what is that? It will go under business rule. So we will check whether this rule is there or not in the my new system. This is not there, correct? Now what I will do, I will go ahead. Always you have to come to the same place where you exported the same place and try to import. You cannot import wherever you want. Okay. So now your business rule is here. I hope you understood how to take a XML backup and restore into the new system, correct? So that is how you would be first, you would be exporting XML, one record, either business rule or any of the record, and restoring. You can come restore import XML. Import XML in the system definition. Also, you can do it. Suppose you are coming here, system definitions. Under system definitions, you have an option again. Where is it? Under system definitions, you have a, where is that? Why spelling mistake? System definitions. Under system definition, you have a restore. Where is that? Restore. So let me try it. Import XML. Import XML under system definition.
Capital D, if you put it, capital S, capital D.
No need. It has. We
System.
are already here, right? We are
Okay.
already here in the under system definition.
Okay.
I don't know why system is not responding. Wait. So let me show you here only system definition under system definition XML. There is a XML where you can go ahead. But say it is always better. What I suggested, you come in the list view and import here. Okay. So it will show immediately whether it is there here or not, correct? So you'd be able to see. This is the way which you have to follow, import and export. Okay. But there is again option is there under system definition where you can go ahead and upload the XML and click upload also, which we did now, correct? So in case of suppose in this incident you did some changes now, 55, correct? Here also 55 is there, here also 55. Some updates you made it. Some updates is nothing but you made it test 1, 2, 3 or whatever. The same updates will come here when you upload, export and import it. Okay. So that is how you will get. Now suppose these are the custom fields which I created, correct? So vendor name, time to assign, department, which is not available in this system because we didn't brought that one, that configuration. So that configuration, how to bring is, you should create update set and capture them and bring it here. Okay, so let's do that. I hope till here you are clear, correct? About XML, how to export and import. I hope you are clear here. Is that Sadiq, Imran? Somebody has to confirm me.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. So now let's go to one more step ahead. Suppose I am doing this changes, correct? This changes. These are the my auto assignment open space group configuration. Why it is too slow? So I want to update. This is my development. This is my production. You take it. This is my development. This is my production. Which is the production? 63 is my production, and 939 is my development. I am doing developments here. So I am doing, whenever group is assigned to open space, I am asking, please do round robin system for the people whoever is belongs to this group, correct? So that is what this rule says. Now let's take, I wanted to add one more condition. What is the condition I wanted to add? Maybe I wanted to add here one more group, not only open space, I wanted to add one more group. Suppose to do that, okay, I can also do these changes and take export and put it here, correct? XML. But there is a other way in ServiceNow. You can go ahead and create update set. What is that? Update set. When you type local update or update set, you would get here local update set. What is that? Local update set. You need to navigate to local update set. Click this one. So I'm going to create new. I will tell my update set name is business rule update round robin system. Okay, so I'm creating this business rule name, update set name, and making, this is my current update set. What is that? This is my current update set. So now when I make my current update set, can you see here what is my update set? My scope now, my update set is business rule update set. Okay, so whatever changes I'm doing now in this system, all will go and sit under this, all the configurations. Suppose let's take, I will go ahead and modify one more or condition. I will add it, service desk. I will add service desk and I will save it. So let's see whether my updates are captured here or not. Where can you see? See here, your updates are captured under here, current update set. Now, if you are working in any company, okay, so what will happen is from your development, automatically you would be able to get, how do you get? Retrieve update sets. Okay, if I go to retrieve update set, I can get here what is my development system, what is my pre-prod system, all those systems will be showed here. Okay, because these are not connected. If you go to real time, okay, they will be connected. Which systems will be connected? These three systems will be connected. One is development, one is UAT, one is production. However, I will show you this one when I'm not recording. Maybe tomorrow, next week, I will show you how it will be in the real-time scenario. But as of now, I'm giving example that it will be showed here, that this is my development, it will show here. Okay, the other system is my UAT, it will show here, and I would be able to get whatever it is completed here. Suppose if I make complete, suppose save it, I would be able to see here in my production system, in the development, this update set is completed. So what I can do is I can retrieve that and I can load and preview the record and do implement it. Now let's do from this to there. Suppose we don't have a connection between this system. Now I'm using export to XML again. Okay. Update set also you can do through XML. So you are done update set and you are going to bring it to here. System remote update set, upload. See, it is here. Once I loaded here, okay, what is that I will be getting? I will get preview. Preview is nothing but is there any errors before this change I am pushing to production. I am previewing these options. So there is an error. Okay, there is an error. Some issue is there, round robin system. It is a failed. So you cannot go ahead and implement this. See, what is that they are saying? Locally something, whatever it is here, better than that, this it is here. That is why it is giving an error and you have to verify here. Show, so what is this? Why it is giving error? It will show here. If you go here, if you see, it will show what is the error here. Okay. So as of now, you would not be able to understand. I think once you are done the course, I will tell you how, what is the error, correct? Now let's go back to again here. So how do we compare? There is an error, correct? How do we compare what is there and what is here, correct? So compare with local. So this is local, this is remote, correct? So we will compare what is the error, why it is giving an error, right? So when you compare, you would see what is the difference between these two. Okay. Suppose if you want to open, see this is here, there is something here. Here it is only this one. Only open space group is there. Here service desk is also there. Right. So that is how you need to understand and try to explore what is the difference between. Now I didn't find anything wrong in this system, in this update set. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see, it is not allowing you to commit. It is not allowing you to commit. If it is successful, it will allow you to commit this update into production, but it is not allowing because of the error, correct? So what I'm doing, I am accepting this error. Do it, whatever. Okay. So now you see one more new UI action came. What is that? Commit update set. Now before that, we will see whether in this system service desk is there or not. But whatever error comes, make sure that you should review and then only you should push to production. Any error update set, you should not be moving to production. If you see only open space is there, correct? Now I'm committing my update set. Okay, refreshing.
And in the, sorry to interrupt, in the real time environment, uh, ideally do we get any errors while we testing the
Definitely, you will be
update set?
getting a lot of errors, correct? That is what. If you see here, my update set successfully pushed to production, and you would be my changes, whatever I have done in development, I am able to move to production, correct? This is how you have to move production. So this, whatever I have done, this is wrong as of now, but I know that there is nothing will go happen to my system, so I committed this. Okay, otherwise I will not commit. Okay, I will again go ahead and develop the same thing or modify something, and then only I will come and commit this update set. Okay, normally you should not be committing any error related update set. Okay, I am confident because there is no issue, so I moved it. Okay, so this is how your update set way will work. Now again, your work is done, correct? This is completed. Still, your development system, where is the scope? Your development system scope. Whenever you are working anything new, you need to always check it is become a global scope or not. Again, whenever you are creating a new developments, again you need to go where you need to go local update set, local update set. Again, you need to create a new update set. Maybe you are doing some UI policy changes. So what you will do? UI policy changes. You'd be doing in progress, submit and make current. Okay, then only you can go ahead and update your UI policy or client script. Anything you do changes by having this as a update set. All updates will be captured in this, and that updates you would be able to take as a XML backup and come here, retrieve update sets. You would go here, you would retrieve this updates, and once you retrieve, you will open and review the things. Once you review, if you succeed, then you would go ahead and commit the updates. Once you commit, what will happen? It will go and update in your production. Suppose you did moved all your changes into production. After that, somebody told this is creating a issue. Okay, tell me what you do. You will open this one, correct? The inside record. You would open this one and you would be able to see show related records here. Correct? Show related records and see what is that we made it, the changes. Now, if you want to see the changes, what you made it, you can always, you know that there is a history for each and every record, correct? So here, correct? If you want to see what is the difference between this and this, so when you click here, okay, you would get current to compare. Current one, compare this one, correct? If you want to revert to old version, revert to this version. First, you will see old and new, correct? Again, you would be opening comparison between these two systems. Two changes before and new. If you see here, see here, this is only one, this is two groups are there. Okay? So this is showing this is the change you have done. So if you want revert to the selected version, you can go ahead and revert. In case of if you want to merge some of them there, some of them here, you can also merge them. Okay. So that is how you would be verifying the changes. Okay. Guys, still here, do you have any doubts?
I have one doubt, Anna. This one, for example, for any user, other user is logged in the same system. He also doing some changes. So, but that other user is not created any update sets. So that user configuration also will save under our update sets that we are doing.
So this update set, whenever you log in your login only this will work. If you are given credentials to someone, your credentials, if that guy is doing under your login some changes, that changes will come and sit here.
No, for other user I have not given credentials. He is
Then it will
working on
not.
his own.
Then it will not. It is
It will,
only limited to you.
okay.
It is only limited to you. Again, it is only limited to that particular update set. Both should be matching.
Yeah. For example, if I am doing any module, any changes, all the changes will come and update in the this present update set that I am created, right?
Correct.
Can
That
other any other user can I share this update set and can I capture like that?
see, suppose I am working on this one. Okay. I told my team member I was working in between. I am not able to complete. Can you also use this same update set and try to complete the same work? Yes, he can also put same update set and try to complete. And then once it is done, we all know that again we will go to local update set. So we will make complete here. Suppose UI policy changes, I
So
will go ahead and complete.
yeah, you have to make it as a complete. So if I want to give that user to access to this, if once I have created the update set,
Whoever is a system
is he directly
administrator.
able?
No, I got your question. Suppose I am a system administrator, you are also system administrator. You would be able to access my update set. I would be able to access your update sets. Okay.
Okay,
You
okay.
have to give a just name. This is the name I was using. Or URL. We always share exchange the URLs. This is the URL. Okay.
So normally, if I create a update set, is directly coming below the application scope. So if other user want to set that is the update set, how he will set? It will
He will go
is
and
he do
say
something?
my make my current update set. There is an option, correct?
Okay, is there
So you
an
can
I
go
don't
ahead
know.
and
Okay,
here you can go ahead here and select this one. Search this one. Suppose earlier one we have to search what is that business rules, correct?
mm.
Business rule will not come because it's completed, right?
It is completed. Any other two update sets are there? Maybe it will come there.
Wait. I got you 1 minute. So this one, suppose I want to bring back to in progress. I want your question was suppose if some other user logged in, some other administrator or developer, he wanted to do it. Okay, what he will do ahead? He will go ahead and check here. He will select this one as my update set and he will start working on it. So all updates will get captured there. And same thing, you will take XML, complete, and XML and move to the production.
So
Anyway, this will come
one more
multiple times,
question.
Anjaya. You don't get into this as of now advanced level. Okay,
Okay,
this will come multiple times. Okay, we in the request management every day we will be doing that. Okay.
Okay. Now one last question means concurrently, parallelly, can two users work on the same update set?
Yes, 10 users also can work.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Thanks.
10 developers also can create a same update set and start working on it. However, you should make sure that you are working certain area. Suppose I am working business rule, you are working UI policy, some guy was working for client script. You should not be working the same thing, right? If you are working the same update set, same business rule, you and me, then it will conflict, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should
Correct. Correct.
segregate yourself and do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope till here it is clear. And we will be next to 10-15 days, we will be using this update set, okay, concept. So we'll go for more detail whenever we are discussing, we'll go more detail. So we discuss this development, then test, production. So all those things we will be doing. Suppose development to test, we will test there, then we will move to production. Some more doubt. You might got one more doubt, sir. I did development in my developer instance, correct? Then I was demonstrating to customer and customer asks some changes. Okay. So where do you do these changes? Again, you have to do in development and move to UAT. So where do you do demonstration? UAT, correct? Again, you need to come back and do development in the development system and move the changes into UAT. And again, you need to demonstrate. Again, you need to take it here. So when you are doing this kind of a thing, so first you created a update set 1, correct? And developed your configuration. Then you should not be doing the same thing. Okay. You should create update set 2. Okay. Same way, update set 3. So these 3 you have to move to first UAT system. Then once user confirm, then you would be moving to production. How many? 3 update sets. The same sequence you have to review in the production first, second, third, then you need to commit those updates in the production. Anyway, this topics will never end because it's daily we will be doing the same thing next 10 days, I think, as per my understanding. So this is how your update set rule will work. I hope XML is clear, update set is clear till here. You should understand basic, yes, the update set will help on the so and so thing. So then scope we understood, correct? So what is next topic? Import set. Let's take this one, import set. Okay. So what is import set again? First, let's understand what is import set. So suppose you have some data. You have some data. Maybe you have a incidents. You have some Excel. Somebody has given some Excel. Okay. Can you please help me to upload this one? Suppose user information, suppose incident information, suppose you created a one custom table. Last time we created a one custom table, correct? What is the custom table we created? So let's go to tables. Where is the tables? Under system definition, tables, correct? Did we created any custom table here? No, I think we created, correct, one custom table last time when I was explaining. So let's create one custom table. Application applications. Okay, I'm creating one table called applications, right? So when you try to create, so we all know that we have to select whether it's an extended table or not. If you have extended table, nothing but there should be some parent table, right? Maybe task table we can select. So this is individual table. I'm not going to have it anything. Okay, so extended table. But there is some error is coming. If you see here, the yellow color error is coming. They are saying the custom. Okay, ServiceNow recommend create a custom table in the scoped application. Okay, but you should not be creating here. They are saying. So we'll learn that what is this scoped application in later. So now, as of now, I am creating a custom table applications. Correct. Under application, you want to have a module. What is module? Like this, correct? The modules are like this, correct? You want to have a module. They're asking under which one you want to have a module, or you want to have a separate module. Okay, applications, correct? I want to have a separate module. Otherwise, we can select here under incident. Maybe I want to have it, something like that, correct? I don't want under incident, but I want to have a separate. So I am creating new table application. So once I create a new table, what happened? Automatically, there are default columns has come. What is that? Created by, created, updates, updated, sysID, and updated by. These all are the by default columns for any table, correct? Now, I want to create few more columns. What is that? Few more. I might create. So again, we are coming back. You know, when I was discussing initially in an incident, we discussed about field types or column types, correct? So I want to create string, this one. String is nothing but the plain text, correct? Application name, correct? Application name, automatically u underscore application has come. The maximum length I am giving 100 because application names by default will have a do you want to read only, function field, mandatory, all those things are coming here. I'm not keeping anything now. So do you want to have a choice list asking? It is asking. I'm not doing that. Okay. So I'm done. Application name I created. Where is that? In my custom table, correct? See, you see here, application name has come. Now I want to create one more. What is the name? Reference I will take. Application owner, correct? So which table I have to take a reference? Sys underscore user, correct? When I'm trying to use, see, we all know that active users only we have to tag always, correct? Active equal to true. Those users only I'm taking as a reference qualifier. So who is the owner? Whoever is active true. Active true means that the user is present in the organization, correct? So that is where I am trying to take only that active users. This either I can give or not. Okay. Anyway, it is already taking from the different table reference, correct? I am creating one more. Let's go back. So two new fields I have added. One is reference field, one is string field, correct? Now I wanted to add one more text field. What is that? Text field. string. What is the field types we have? Let's see. These all are the field types we have, right? Choice is there, audio is there, document is there, field date is there, field attachment is there, duration is there, integer is there, IP address is there. Okay, 55 is there. Okay, so you can take as you want, whichever, correct? These all are the field types. String is there, HTML also is there. Okay, reference is there, price is there. Okay, anything you can take it. So I wanted to take again string only. Okay, because that views, otherwise I will take maybe translated HTML, translate. No, I'll take only string. I'll not take any, because I wanted to use application usage. Maybe 100 I'm giving. Means this application is used for what? I'm asking them to fill. So now let's go back to the table. So I have created a my new columns, correct? So 3 new columns I have created. Now somebody gave me, Mr. Gangadhar, I have application called SAP. I have application called ServiceNow. I have application called Zira. I have application called Oracle Labs. Correct? So what is the usage? First is this one. They are giving name. Then used for. Then they are using owner. Correct? So these are the things they are giving. So now SAP is used for salary. ServiceNow is for ticketing. Jira is used for ticketing. Oracle Apps is for database. Correct? Now owners. Correct? These all are the plain text things because we selected a string, correct, here. But when you see application owner, it is a reference. Reference is nothing but whatever it is there in the ServiceNow, those only will accept. You cannot take your own way and get those values. Suppose I am trying to bring able here. Okay. Then I am trying to bring Abraham Lincoln. I am trying to bring. So this name should be there. Otherwise, you cannot import. Okay. Let's. Okay. So these are the. This is your data. So always you should have, this is a way to data to upload, correct? You have to format yourself first data in this way. Then only you can go ahead and load it. So always you should use sheet 1 only. Okay. Only sheet 1. First go ahead and save it. Application details I'm saving. Where I'm saving in the downloads. So let's go back to, this is our application table, correct? Where was that application table? Okay, let me open again, history, application table, I'm bringing here. So now if you see here below, so there is a show list, correct? It's a blank, no is there, nothing is there, correct? No records here. If you want to create, you can go ahead and create here itself. Okay, but we are trying to import from Excel to here, correct? Let's do that now. So when you search here, load, okay, what is that? Load data. If you type load D, so it will come system imports. What is the system imports? Again, you would be able to create a data source and import the data from different Excel, from CSV, from XLS, okay, from different ways to you can go ahead and import into the system, okay. So load, correct? I am clicking a load. So when you click a load, you are getting a multiple options. What is that? Create a table, existing a table. This is not a your table, this one. This is a import set table. Okay, this is a different table. Again, you need to create import set table, which is import set table is temporary table where the data will be stored. Before loading into the real table, there is a temporary table which you have to create and load the data. Then from temporary table to normal table. Normal table is this one. You have to load it. First, you have to create a temporary table and load it. Okay. So I'm creating a application details is a table, correct? So where is my data? I have a Excel file. There are two options, correct? There are two options. One is file, one is data source. Data source is nothing but when you want to integrate from Oracle apps or MS SQL something. If you want to directly connect it from there, you have to take the data. This is a data source you will be selecting. Now I have a file. Where is the file? This is the file, correct? Application details. I'm saving and I'm choosing submit. So you see here the data is loaded in temporary table. How many records? 4 records, correct? There is no errors. How much time it take? Then you have a transform data. You have a load data. If you are already having a table, you can load it, but we have to map, okay? We have to map to between temporary table to the original table, correct? So we are using created transform maps. Okay. So what is our table name here? Application. Where is that table? Application. What is that table name? Applications, correct? Where is our applications? This is our application, correct? Okay. So then you have to name it. What is that? You have to name it. Applications data transform. Anything you can name it yourself. Okay. Source table is this one, which is that source table, the temporary table. Target table is this one. So you are going to create or see there is a mapping assistance and auto map. So if you want to use auto map, you can go ahead and do it. So there is a mapping assistance also is there. See here. So you have a multiple things here. Multiple things is here. So what is this? You have one is owner, owner, owner. Okay. Then what is the other one? Name, correct? So what was that?
Usage and
Name.
name, application name.
So name, application name. Application usage. What was that here? Used for, correct? Okay. So you are saving that. Okay. So you mapped and you are saving. Correct. So now there are multiple options here. Okay, copy empty fields, enforce mandatory fields. We will discuss this one when we are doing a multiple things. See, now if you see here, automatically here it is the data is there. Okay, that is mapped this one to this one, this one to this one, and there is a co-seal. As of now, you understand what is a co-seal, correct? Co-seal is nothing but mandatory. So suppose this is the mandatory application name is mandatory. If I put, I can make this as a true. Okay, if without this application name, other should not load, something like that, we can make it. Okay, so as of now, I mapped. Now I have an option called transform. Again, you have a options. Auto map is there. Auto match. See, that will automatically system will try to understand which field to which field if you are using auto map. Okay. If you are using mapping assistance, which we did now, correct, the same way. So validate. If you want to validate co-seal, that is here true, whether it is available here or not, the application name, you would be doing validate co-seal and transform. Okay. So suppose if I click transform, see here, transform history, 4 records inserted. So you would not be seeing, you will be seeing here in the iSet. Okay. If you see in iSet, you can see the result, whether records are inserted or any issues. Correct. If your update set, if your import set is failed, you would see a lot of errors here. If it is update set is successful, you will see success here. How many total records, how many records are inserted, how many records are updated, how many records are processed, ignored. Suppose again I added one more application now. What is that? One more application called, maybe I will use SQL, finance system. Okay, finance. Okay, I will put this guy only owner. So before that, let's go to our application table. See, we got here, but you would not be able to open this one in the form because you need to configure the form. See, you are able to see like this. You can go ahead, configure form again. How do you want, correct? So you want different way, you can go ahead and configure. You know that how to configure a form, correct? So now let's go back to, again, I wanted to load the data. I have added one more system called here. Okay, so let's add this one also. Now again, I'm going load data. So now you have existing table, correct? What is that existing table? Application. If you are using immediately, you would get automatically this U underscore application details. Otherwise, if you are changed something and come back, you have to search again and do the same thing mapping. Again, you have a file, correct? You are going to take this file, submit. Correct. Already transform maps are there, correct? So transform maps are already we created, correct? So now you don't need to create again transform maps. Okay. Let's go back. I'm using run transform. I will use. Okay. Let's see what is that I'm going to get. Now, total records again inserting because we didn't put any co-seal. If you are putting a co-seal, it will not again load because our application will be always constant, correct? So we didn't put co-seal, hence it will always try to insert 5 records. Okay, let's see whether we have 5 records in our table. There is a table. Okay. Application, okay. Tables, system definitions, application. Oh, sorry. This is, see, when you click here, you got 2 tables with the same name. Huh? One is your temporary table. This is your temporary table, which is import set. You see here extended. And this is our original table, correct? Now, if you see here, show list. Oh, there is a show list, show list. You see, it is again inserted because we didn't put co-seal. If you put co-seal, it will try to refer already Jira is there or not. Then again, it will insert. If you put co-seal as application, it will not duplicate the same one. I mean to say. So this is how your update set works. Sorry, your import set works. I hope you understood the correct, guys. Import set. Hello all, Sadiq,